Hi, good morning, and welcome to the Celebration Space. My name is Kaylee Phelps, and today on Coffee Break with Kaylee, we are talking about clean versus organized. So this might feel a little bit silly to talk about, but I find that a lot of people will come over, well, not so much anymore, global health crisis, but a lot of people will come to my home and say that I am so clean. And while I do like to think of myself as a fairly clean person, if you ran your finger across, a bookcase here and there, like a lot of times you would find some dust, and that means that my house maybe isn't clean, but it is organized. So that is what I want to talk about today, kind of what clean, tidy, and organized all look like, and what the differences really are in those things. So I hope that this might help you, and I want to also express that this affects not just your house, your stuff. Part of the Celebration Space's messaging is about holistic organization and efficiency. So this also translates into, getting organized and tidying up some of your plans for an event that you might be planning, or, for your email inbox, or for your journaling and your calendar. It can be all of those things. So we'll start with getting organized. Getting organized is really creating a system. So really making sure that your items have a home, everything has a place, and it knows where it goes. I often like to, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but inanimate objects, giving them a feeling of they have a home to go home to at the end of the day. So everything should have a home, and it might travel throughout the day, but at the end of the day, with the tidy, it should go back to its home and its place. Same with in your email inbox, you might have a crazy messy inbox, but you should always have folders of where things should go, a place where you can have to-do list items that are coming up on the docket that maybe you don't want to keep, and that get lost in the sauce of the main inbox. So those are things and strategies that you can use to get organized, and getting organized really is the first step in the process to go down to be able to tidy and to clean, because you're creating systems and efficiencies where you're going to be able to work around some of the clutter, whether it is physical clutter or whether it's mental clutter or it is technological clutter. So really getting organized is putting together a system and having things have a place to go. Then tidying, like I mentioned, that's really going to be maintaining your system. So that's kind of the middle area of the clean, tidy organization structure. So being tidy, that can look like a few different things. I talked about 2 ways to manage your mess last Monday, and that can really be, you can kind of be in a low grade state of constantly tidying, or you can choose days of the week, times of the day, different times where you can really bring things back together and put them back into the systems in place. And then cleaning is going to be the act of actually getting dirt, grime, dust, anything off of your items. So that's going to be a process that I typically do weekly and every day for different things like kitchen counters, kitchen table, or it can be a little bit different depending on what that looks like for you, your space, etc. So maybe you're someone that vacuums every single day. I am not, but I totally understand why some people do. And so that is what the 3 different systems really look like. And the first one, organization, is going to take a lot more time. You might be cleansing some things out and maybe bringing some product in to get things organized. Tidying is going to be kind of, not as time intensive if you do it a little bit more, and if you're still maintaining those systems and you don't have to go to one big cleanse or, creating a structure, creating the wheel. And then cleaning is just going to be making sure that the 2 things that you have, and you're really just making sure that they're clean. So those are the 3 different systems. I wanted to just kind of dive into that today. I also wanted to talk about a little bit, tomorrow is election day. I'm not going to tell you to vote because you are organized, you're on this channel, and I know that you already have a plan in place. What I do want to tell you is to please get organized and mentally prepared in a few different ways. One, you can download my self-care assessment, which is on the celebrationspace.com/free. I did a video on it on Friday if you want to check that out. It's really going to help you maybe if you battle with anxiety, and a lot of states they will process ballots before election day, but they won't actually count them until the day of. So I know Georgia is one of those states. My ballot has been accepted, it's been processed, but it hasn't been counted yet. So we're going to have a lot of anxiety this week as we don't know when the actual results are coming in. Please protect yourself, please take care of yourself, and vet the news sources around you, whether they're saying that, you know, how many votes are counted versus how many might not be. And also just please, I believe in a lot of places, a lot of cities especially are preparing for election day where it's going to be, there might be some unrest. So please don't go panic buy like 40 rolls of toilet paper, but please do go to the grocery store in the next few days. Just make sure that you have some resources and that you can stock up and take care of yourself if there is any kind of unrest in the coming days and weeks after the election. So that's all I have for you today. I hope that that helps you kind of get some distinctions of organized versus tidying versus cleaning, and, you know, really get a system in place of, okay, I want to get organized in my closet and figure X, Y, and Z out, and then maybe I'll clean my house. Like, they're not the same thing. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy celebrating today.